Alright, Earth sign. It's a new week. There's some new energy to be had, and we are going to have it. Okay? Anyway, I'm going to use specifically the Unicorn Pegasus deck. Oh, sorry. It's like all in reverse. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and give that a good shuffle. And I'm going to start with you, Taurus. Taurian. What's going down? With the Taurian energy. Woo! Did you just like let go of something that you'd been? So I know this is gonna sound really weird, but I know Taurians will get it. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all just like prop dust something or somewhere? Like, did y'all just like let one go and then run away? Mm, yeah. hmm Taurus, no offense, but you're busted, dude. Like, cold busted. This is a guy in a wheelchair. In the upright, he's really seriously injured. In the reverse, you did something like, you did something. I don't know what you did. What'd you do? What'd you do? Oh, that's what I'm saying. You did something. It was like kind of immature, and you know it. Just a little bit. Just a smidge. There's a hint of immaturity. I'm not gonna lie. There's something about this energy that is just, I mean, it's kind of making me want to crack up, but at the same time, if I was on the receiving end, I'd probably be pissed. Oh yeah, pissed off. Oh yeah, pissed off. Okay. You don't have any respect. You have no boundaries, no limits to the lengths that you will go to. This is surprise in the reverse. You're not trying to let this person forget something. Okay. You're not going to let them forget it. You're never gonna let them live that down. Whatever that was that they just did, you're not ever. Yeah, that's for life. Like you're not. You're. I mean, when Tauruses are extremely stubborn, and when y'all dig your heels into something or into the ground, you're stubborn as all get out, which is okay. Like that's actually a really great trait of y'all. But only if you're on the good side of a Taurian, okay? If you're not on the good side of a Taurian, God bless your little soul. Yep, there is no end to this lack of service, okay? There will be no end to that. You you see what I mean? Like you don't want to piss them off because then they're like dedicate. They actually, as much as they cared about you, that's how much they're probably going to dedicate themselves to destroying you after the fact, right? Whatever they think you did wrong, and I don't think it really matters whether they're right. I don't think it does. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether if they're actually correct. If they perceive themselves as having lost dignity, having hold your head up high and know the unicorns are supporting you. Once they lose that support of the unicorns, oh yeah, no. It doesn't even matter if they're right. They're gonna argue with you about the color of the sky. They're gonna argue with you about the nature of life and which direction it moves in. They're going to argue with you about everything. Everything. Mostly just because they can. Yeah, this is justice in reverse. See how judgment came out in the upright and then justice came out in the reverse right next to it? It's like there will be no justice for your lack of soul purpose. Like the way they're seeing you is you've erred on the wrong side of justice, okay? You have erred on the wrong side of everything that was supposed to be right in the world of a Taurian, okay? And therefore, it will be no surprise. This is kind of in the Princess Brides. This would be the Taurus is now um, what is his name? Diego Montoya. and he is here to get revenge for his father. Yeah, that's Taurus energy right now. You're holding on to that. Okay? You're sticking to your story. There's not going to be a surprise. I'm going to follow you through no mountain high enough, no valley low enough. I will follow you through the Sahara Desert if I have to get through the rainforest. You will feel this wrath, okay? It's like a woman scorned almost. That's the level of vitriol, okay, that you're feeling. And I do just want to point out that right here, right underneath the top of the deck, because these are, these go together at the top of the deck. Right underneath that is aspiration number 1. See that shining star? You're like pissed off because now you don't have wings. You know, in the Red Bull commercial, where they're like, Red Bull gives you wings. Well, what if your wings got clipped off? There's this song where some woman with a really like super Virgin Island St. Croix accent is like, I be clipping off your wings. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. So here is the Wheel of Fortune. And here, madame, is your moon child. So there's something about dream catcher energy coming through. Like if you're really good at coding, you might have at one point learned Dreamcatcher as an internet coding website. A source of artistic energy. That was your aspiration. It was your inspiration. Let's see what came out here. Yep, 5 of Wands. So you're trying to protect that, the things that you've created. Yeah, and it's not going to be a problem for you, Taurus. But you need to keep your kind of don't be so quick to be inspired towards like biting people. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so inspired by that. This this shining star right here is the wings inside of this woman and her pet took it for her. It's kind of like that. It's like your horse taking the bullet for you, but you've had that horse for years and blah blah blah, whatever. You understand what I'm trying to say? No, it's not going to physically hurt you, but it will on a spiritual level. Yes, it's going to hurt you if you have this much like towards a specific scenario and you may not even understand it correctly, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, you may not even understand the situation. This service, it says, this is the Hierophant, so this is a marriage card. So within a marriage, you are supposed to be fruitful and prosper. It's a forever thing, okay? That is what it is. And the tuxedos and the penguins and the happy feet, okay? It is. It's a forever thing. It's mine. It's mine, okay? The boy is mine. There's no death in that level of catering. So instead of you looking at it as in like I'm so angry or I'm so like I'm never gonna let you get service again because you ruined my service. Instead of you looking at things like that, you need to kind of figure out how to flip it over and make it into like love and war. You know, some people get really angry and then their sense of sexuality comes to the surface. You like become more like that because you need to make love, not war. You understand what I'm saying? There's not, you're not supposed to be hardening your heart. That's a whole bunch of heart disease and like, a whole bunch of cholesterol that you just don't need. Okay. What you need is to relax, like take a load off. Find your forever penguin person. Here's a Wheel of Fortune. These are a whole bunch of literal fortunes coming out with the justice and the upright and dignity in reverse. So if people, what I'm seeing here is if people could hear your thoughts. I don't know why I'm hearing each of these as a thought bubble, but you need to keep your thoughts pure or clean or whatever the case may be. Has nothing to do with like good and evil or what other people perceive as good and evil. Has everything to do with what you know your mission statement is. yeah, sometimes there's going to be some really strange modus operandis that you're going to have to learn how to just do, and you're going to lose your dignity, and you're probably going to feel humiliated. But after the entire mission is over, all of these will end up being one consolidated memo, if that makes sense. It's a I want to say it's a Morse code of black and white, kind of China. The yin and yang is coming together. All this huge group of people, this is all of their thoughts. And in a moment, if you stick with your modus operandi, you might be walking among people who are making you feel really stupid. But then at the end of the day, you get this last objective, right? And it's to say, what is the general thought that's good? Like, what's the collective? If we had to find a standard deviation from a norm within this thought, this qualification, quantified thought process, what would the common denominator be? Right? That's the question being asked here. What's the sole purpose? Because right now there's really no justice without knowing what your sole purpose is. So what is it? What is it? There's a Queen of Swords, to keep your eye on the prize. Okay? What is the prize? That's going to be the top of the read here. And then the thing behind it is here. Okay? I just do want to reiterate that. So what is the prize in this specific case? What's the prize? So people are holding on to not being surprised by throwing shade. This is a reality check. This is realizing that people are going to make mistakes, that people are fallible, that they do mess up, that you cannot always